30 years old, taking the bus, living at my parents'. Trust me, bro. You don't want this. You don't want this. If you're 18 to 25 right now, get your fucking ass up and go do some shit. Because every time I take the bus, this shit feels like work, bro, and I'm not even working.
Back with another video. Now, before anyone comes to any conclusions, no, this is not a D1 hating video, as much as it is in a D1 hating format, in my PC computer, being on my camera. But yeah, he's definitely right. If you are 18 to 25, you need to get your ass up and do something about your situation. If you're in a similar situation as me, say 20 years old or even 19 to 20, even your later years of high school, and shit is not going where it should be going, like your trajectory in life, you should try and strive to the best of your ability in order to get it on the right path, because before it's too late. As we've seen in the video, my brother is 30 years old, still with his parents, got nothing to him, no job, no nothing. He's just catching public transport. That shit is so daunting. Imagine just waking up. Even me, I'm just thinking now, 30 years old, fuck, I wake up out of bed, say it's 3 p.m. I played video games all night, and it's I feel like shit because I'm 30, I'm out of shape, this and that. I'm just, nothing is going my way. Just have a think about that. You wake up and you're 30 years old, and the things that you wanted to do, you just never did it. Just because you were just too lazy or arrogant. In some case, just lazy. Overall, laziness. And what I'm trying to get to everybody here is that we are to strive to be better every single day. I know everyone sees and hears this on their TikTok Reels or Instagram Reels, TikTok FYP, but you genuinely have to do that. When I have to strive, because when I saw that pop up on my FYP, it just struck me to my core, knowing that if I don't lock in, or even though I have been, but if you don't lock in, if you do not lock in, you will end up just in the same situation as that guy is in. And by all means, you are not to be in that position at all. Man, it's so sad seeing all these motherfuckers go through this shit, but then again, it's who is to blame? It's them themselves. I've always talked about this. When something happens to you, whether it did happen, whether it was your fault or not, just blame it on yourself in every single situation. Last week, when I made my latest video talking about how I got pulled over by the cops and I lost some demerit points, well, yesterday I just found out it was double demerits that day, and I got 6 demerit points off my license. So now I'm only on one demerit point because I'm on my green plates. And I'm not one to just sit here and just always blame the police oh yeah, it's just the government, or they're trying to rig us, they're trying to just no. If I got rich enough fast enough, I wouldn't have to drive to my job and not speed to my job and then get that fine. Because I'm rich, I don't have to travel to my job. That is my fault. So taking the initiative and taking that responsibility and putting it on yourself will then make you grow further, knowing that you've accepted and to move on forward. So if you're facing any trials and tribulations throughout this journey, whether you're trying to be successful in anything in life, whether it be sports, finance, whether for family, girlfriend, whatever the fuck, you want to always take full responsibility, even though it's not your fault. Your girlfriend's arguing with you because of some shit that happened. Okay, that's my fault. I should have got a better girlfriend. I'm just saying straight facts. It's my fault that, I can't afford this shit because I didn't work hard enough 3 or 2 years ago. So what I'm saying is, if you're even just 22 to 26 to 27, even if you're pushing 30 and you watch my videos, understand that it is never too late to get yourself better, in a better situation, bigger muscles, bigger pockets, bigger everything. It is never too late to get better yourself in every single way. If you're, say, 33, I don't know what the fuck you're doing with your life, but if it's shit, just know that it's never too late and that it's just best to start now. Because if you keep holding back on the shit that you want, that needs to be done, they will eventually catch up on you, and then you just sit there like a depressed cunt, dyeing your hair blue and then trying to be gay and trans. Don't be that guy. Because that in and of itself destroys you as a human being. Now, what I'm trying to get here ultimately is that you don't have enough time. I don't care what age you are. You don't have enough time. You know, when you see all these people making millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars like that, they just casually just flash it in your face. Like, cunts will be like 19 to 20, even my age. You know, there's this guy named Brez Scales just casually making so much fucking money, making my yearly wage just like that. Like, monthly, not even monthly. He'll make like twice that monthly. And it's just so fucking crazy. So what I'm saying is you don't have enough time. You know, when you see people have this stuff and just do all these things, yeah, you could just you could just sit there and go, oh, well, he just got lucky. You can always say that, but the thing is, he has it and you don't, because he worked for it. Even if he didn't, he has it. And that should really just fucking piss you off when you watch this type of stuff, because it does to me. And the worst thing about it is everyone gets all this good shit except for you and me. That is the worst. Knowing that everyone that you see gets it, even though you don't know them in person, but they get it and you don't. That should really piss you off. Because I know the video that I just played does piss him off, that he's in that situation now, because he didn't do the work with the time he had on his hands. Like, you're 20 or 21 or 25 now. Understand that it only takes, you're going to wake up one day in his situation and you're 30 years old and you're going to look back and just be like, fuck, man. I should have done this. I should have done that. I should have started this. I should have asked her out. I should have started that business. I should have, said something when something had to be said. Don't be that guy that regrets shit. I make content and I do all this stuff because I don't want to be regretting anything that has ever happened in my life. And you should too. Whether it be doing anything else, but just don't regret it. And understand that every decision you make, if you thought that was the best decision that you thought at that time, you shouldn't be mad at yourself. And like I said before, take full responsibility for it. Because that's how you grow as a human being, right? Just making mistakes. And failure. And another thing is, you only fail when you give up. So yeah, that's just a video or an intake of me, just explaining this situation and just reminding you that, you don't have to have fun all the time. You can't have fun all the time. Life is not about having fun. It's all about experiences, but it's not all about having fun. Experiences don't have to be fun all the time. Just wake up, get that shit done, fucking work hard, straight hero, straight grind, straight everything, bro. And then you fucking reach it. Easy done. You just have to do the right things every single day. Like I said in the videos before. If you follow me and you watch me, you generally just have to work every single day. Everything you do. Me recording, I wake up at 4 a.m. today. Got some done on the trade I did previously. Boom, work. Recording this video, work. Doing a tweet once or twice a day, work. Everything work. I do all these things so I don't become that guy that we just watch. It's Wayne Day. Quick little video, but I just wanted to give you guys an insight and just an update on yourselves, just to make yourself better in every single situation or every single field that you guys have or acquire. Wayne Day.